Hey guys, I'm back and I'm doing readings. Sorry about the crap lighting. Honestly, I'm just too lazy to go get another light. I know you can see me, I know you can hear me. It's nighttime. It's nice outside. Do you hear that? It's nice, right? So I'm just gonna roll with it anyway. Guys, I'm here to do general readings for you. Just general energy reading. We're gonna read the most recent past, the current, and the future energy. This reading is going to be for Leo. I've meditated on the decks and I've shuffled, and I'm going to get right into it. This is the deck that's screaming at me right now to use, okay? I'm going to use my Sailor Jerry style tattoo deck, and what does the deck have to say about the most recent past here? Okay, we have the King of Wands, and we have the Knight of Pentacles. Two very distinct court cards, I feel. Could be referring to two people in a past situation. What's the current energy? The Sun. I love it. I love it. The Sun is here. And what is the potential future energy for Leo? Two cards came out. I'm going to take it. All right. The Nine of Pentacles. The Queen of Swords. And the Chariot. I find this to be a really interesting lineup, Leo. When I did your last reading a couple of weeks ago, there seemed to be this undetermined decision on your part that needed to be made. This, like, not discontentment, but disconnection almost, trying to figure out where you want to go, what you want to do. And here we have these two masculine energies in your most recent past. Now, this doesn't necessarily need to be sex related. It can just speak to a masculine energy. But they are very, very, I would say, opposite energies. Okay, the King of Wands, always down for a good time. All right, always wanting to have fun, thinks very highly of themselves, likes to look good, smell good, take it for what it is. And we also have this Knight of Pentacles, which is a much slower energy. The Knight of Pentacles isn't so like fly by the seat of your pants. They're more methodical, thought out, planned, and quite confident in themselves. Confident enough to know that they're okay on their own. They don't need anyone's attention, kind of like the King of Wands here. All right, but let's expand on the energies, Leo. What are these two energies about? And yes, I do feel like they're two energies. I mean, they could be two energies residing in one person. Something just came into the back of my head and said, wait, like, this could very well be two different energies in one person. But let's see. Bear with me. Okay, Leo. In the most recent past, you have the Five of Swords, the Seven of Swords, right off the bat there. That seems like a lot of conflict. You have here, okay, the Three of Pentacles and the Nine of Pentacles. And here is the King of Wands again, which I find really interesting. You may have broken away from this King of Wands at some point, okay? For whatever reasons, there's clearly some turmoil going on here. Apply it how it resonates. But I think you made a conscious and independent decision, okay, to move on from this King of Wands. The King of Wands is not nearly as grounded as the Knight of Pentacles here. Okay, let's elaborate on that, because we have these two King of Wands. What is this Knight of of Pentacles about here. Okay, the Ace of Cups. Strength. And the Sun. There was an energy that came up in your last reading, and yes, it was a love or relationship partnership style reading. There was this other energy that came into your reading, and I believe, as a matter of fact, they came through as being a very self-assured, confident person. I just want to see here because, yeah, I feel like something in the most recent past, and when I say that, I mean that can be like past year, like apply it how it resonates to you, only you know how you perceive time. But I feel like a new energy kind of came in and allowed you to step away from this Five of Swords and this Seven of Swords, okay, into a much more balanced situation. This Knight of Pentacles probably makes you feel more grounded, okay? You probably learn a lot from this person. There's a sharing of cups back and forth, okay? This is very much so out with the old and in with the new. That's what that feels like, okay? But we do have the Sun here in your most recent past. So I feel like, and Death in reverse, which says to me, we're moving on from this old stuff. We're moving on from this toxicity. We're moving on from this, whatever it was to you, abuse, misunderstandings, transgressions, whatever the case may be. There seems to be moving on from this. You have the Sun in your current energy. Let's elaborate on the Sun in your current energy. The Four of Cups, the King of Pentacles, matching the Knight of Pentacles, and the Empress. This all seems fine and grand, and there's good feelings here, and there's positivity here. What is this Four of Cups about? Because when I think about the Four of Cups, it means a lot of things, and to a degree, sometimes I feel like it means universe is granting you an opportunity that you're not paying attention to because you're focused on other things that maybe aren't in your best interest. It might be, you know, the cups that you used to have, the way that things used to be for yourself, or there's something that you're emotionally attached to that is deflecting your ability to be able to see an opportunity that's being put in front of you. Okay, this is part of the lesson. When I see the Four of Cups with the Wheel of Fortune, Wheel of Fortune is not only good fortune, but it is about learning lessons, karmic cycles. And I think right here in your current energy, you may be a little focused on the past, and it's preventing you from truly stepping into this Sun situation here. Okay. This Pentacles individual, this very grounded, earthy person who is probably really organized, is very intuitive. They see you as this Empress, okay? And I kind of feel like you're aware of it. You might not know what to make of it exactly. But let's see here. Okay. The Fool. The Eight of Swords. And the Queen of Pentacles. I will be honest and forward in saying that you may very well be kind of like the little roadblock to your own happiness right now. And what I mean by that and how that is to be so is this Eight of Swords is about being trapped in your own thoughts, the stories we tell ourselves that aren't necessarily true, being trapped by the past. Okay, um, it if you feel like you're in a constant assessment of the past, or there is something that is preventing you from moving forward into what appears to be a very happy situation, um, be aware of it, because I feel like it's the thing that's preventing you from taking the fool's leap of faith into what feels like duality and a balanced situation. A little more clarity here. Okay. The Five of Pentacles, again, the things we tell ourselves from the lessons that we've learned in our lives. This feels like abandonment, like there may be issues surrounding there abandonment and distrust, like, oh, this is just too good to be true. I don't like, it's almost like you're afraid to have it because you're afraid to lose it. And here's the thing, okay? Here's what I've learned in my life about relationships and the fear of losing one's partner or one's happiness or one's contentment. If you live in that fear mentality, that is what you'll produce. If you are constantly thinking about the end of your relationship, an end will in fact happen. You kind of need to be in the moment, and I think that's the lesson here. Hi, kitty. I'm waiting for my cat to jump up and just like bomb this reading. Look, the world, okay? The world and the Wheel of Fortune together. There is a cycle that can be closed out here. Interesting. Here is the Page of Pentacles, Queen of Pentacles, King of Pentacles. I need a little more clarification. There's something I have on my mind here. It's almost like this reading is asking you to recognize your own awesomeness and step up, and that you are worth what this person is clearly offering you in cups, and apply it however, whether this is a relationship, a work relationship, whatever it may be. Okay, I feel like little trust in universe. Okay, look, Ten of Cups. There is distrust right now, and it's because like I've had, I can't possibly have my Ten of Cups ripped away again. And that's fair. That is fair. But just remember, excuse me, when you build up walls around yourself to protect yourself, you're also keeping a lot of good stuff out. Yeah, you're keeping bad stuff out, but you're also keeping a lot of good stuff out as well. Okay? Life is a gamble, isn't it? Strength. Be gentle with yourself right now, Leo. Oh my gosh. Sorry, that's you right there. Okay? I feel like I'm seeing you trying to get a grasp of how you're feeling and not let it get away with you. Taming the inner parts of your mind that put you in defense mode. I see you like you want to calm that part of yourself. Oh, look what's there too. The Four of Pentacles. Or the Four of Pentacles, sorry. The Knight of Pentacles. We now have all of the court cards for Pentacles in your current energy. what is that about? Because the minute I see all that, it's either a graduation and progression into something great, or there's multiple people involved. And really, I'm not going to lie, it's unclear at this point. Devil's on the bottom of the deck. Do I dare acknowledge it? Devil and death. Okay, so what is it with this, what appears to be this family of court cards? Okay, what is that about? What is the family of court cards? Justice, the Emperor, the Moon. There's the Devil on the bottom of the deck again. And Temperance. Okay. If, here's what I'm getting from this. Okay, I kind of feel like I just need to talk about this. Whatever situation is going on, if there are multiple people involved in this situation, all of those involved will get the justice that they, justly deserve. There is an uncertainty around the situation at the moment, but it seems like, look at these individuals, okay? Look. All of these people, we have an archangel, okay? We have Lady Liberty, Justice here, right? And we have the Emperor. These, to me, are helpers, okay? They are helpers in a situation. And it's almost like they are all coming in to defeat whatever this energy is here, okay? I need a little more clarification on this, because it almost feels like a side note. Excuse me, it feels like a side note to the reading. Like we went from one thing to the other. Like I feel like it's multiple messages coming in here. Okay, yeah. The High Priestess, the World, the 10 of Wands, the 8 of Wands, and the 8 of Cups. Something is coming full circle here. There's a lot more at work here than just people stepping in and people helping a situation or helping to remove toxicity. There is almost like this divine intervention that is going on, okay? And a cycle is coming to an end, so something can be reborn. Okay, we're coming to the end, light at the end of the tunnel. Balance is going to come in here with this Temperance card, okay? There is going to be swift communication, and there is going to be an emotional exit. Possibly these two things are connected. I want to elaborate on that. Yeah, there is going to be an emotional exit. The Hermit in reverse. The Hermit walks out into the mountain. The Hermit is actually the Fool, okay? The Hermit walks out into the mountains alone. Look. Because there is need for deep personal assessment. Deep personal assessment. And when it is in reverse, to me, that speaks to a rejection of one's own shortcomings, flaws, just a real lack of self-awareness and an unwillingness to acknowledge or be accountable. Okay? The devil would flip the Hermit upside down. Okay, Leo, let's move on to your future energy. Again, just to recap here, okay? The cards are saying, know your worth. You are worthy. You are worthy of love that's being offered to you, okay? And as for this little side message here, help is on the way, okay? Help is on the way. Let's read the potential future outcome. What do we have here? The Nine of Pentacles. Okay, that's about your own personal independence. You're standing on your own 2 feet, being focused, pushing your chariot in the direction of success for yourself. Okay, and we're not taking any shit anymore. Queen of Swords. That's my Queen of Swords is my we're not taking any shit today. Queen. No, we are not. That's way too much. Let's clarify. Okay. The Five of Wands. The Three of Cups. The Seven of Wands. The Ace of Pentacles. The Nine of Cups. Aww, the Ace of Cups. I feel like where there was strife before, it's going to be replaced with love, reciprocal love, whether it's with one person, a group of people. The Seven of Wands, okay, we no longer want defensiveness. That came up at 2244. We no longer want defensiveness. We want collaboration. We no longer want everyone just, fighting with sticks. This Five of Wands here. Okay, everyone's got an opinion. Everyone's got a stick. Everyone's swinging it. This disorderly thing that's been going on. I feel like that is soon going to be flushed out. Whatever wasn't working before is going to start working again. There's a chance here for new opportunity, the Ace of Cups, the Ace of Pentacles. What do we have here? The Five of Swords, the Seven of Pentacles. It's too many. Judgment. Judgment again. The Queen of Wands. The Lovers. The Moon. The Emperor. And the Four of Pentacles. Again, I think the message here really is like justice will come where it's due. And as well, remember, like, don't listen to the stories in your head, okay? Don't trap yourself there. It's time to move forward. It's time to leave those tipped over cups behind, okay? There is a fixation on something in the past, okay? And if you let that go and you trust in universe a little bit, I hear in the back of my head, not everything is for you to know, darling. Not everything is for you to know. Some things are supposed to be mysterious. Otherwise, how would we learn our lessons, right? Unless we took a leap of faith. You know, I heard this saying once, universe is a lot like, you know, asking your mom if you can do something and your mom goes, no. And you go, well, why? And she says, well, because I said so. She's not going to tell you why. Universe is kind of like that too, okay? Allow the mysteries to unfold. Allow those mysteries to unfold. Don't get caught up in trying to find the answers and the justifications. You could very well be, you know, opportunities just passing you by. Opportunities for love, opportunities for goodness in your life, opportunities to collaborate with other people. Being in the moment, okay, not holding on to the past, is really going to determine the outcome for your future. Like I see these fives, we can live in conflict, in personal conflict in our heads, in conflict with other people, or we can be open, because part of receiving love is actually being open to it, okay? Being open to it. We always take a risk when we are vulnerable with others. We take a risk, okay? But I promise you, more often than not, if you are vulnerable with others, they will be vulnerable with you, okay? Now, I promised you a card from my Star Code Astral Oracle deck, and I'm going to read right from the book because I don't have all of these cards memorized. I haven't used this thing since I think like January or February, but I do love this deck, and it offers words of wisdom and good guidance, okay, and encouragement, and that's really the most important thing. I'm just going to read the first one that fell out. Okay, here we go. Opposition and confrontation. Let's talk about that. Where is my book? Okay, opposition and confrontation. Page 53. When two planets oppose each other across the circle of the zodiac, as the sun and moon do on a full moon, like the full moon energy is absolutely wild right now, okay? This to me already feels important, okay? As the sun and the moon do on a full moon, both planets will either be in signs of yang elements, fire and air, or yin elements, water and earth, and stare directly at each other across the earth like partners in a wrestling match. The opposition can feel like a dare or a challenge, like boot camp, where a confrontation pushes everyone to grow. Action. This is the action that you can take. This is not a comfortable situation, but that's not the point. You're being challenged to grow. Look at the situation as a dojo, a martial arts training center, and take the training. You don't have to trust the wisdom of people you are wrestling with, but you can trust the pattern itself in this great cosmic workout. Practice your best skills, stay centered, and operate from wisdom and strategy instead of emotional heat. Listen for hints on how to improve your style. The obstacles in your way are not there to stop you, but to push you towards your personal best. This situation may be set up as a dichotomy. You or them, love or work, your ideas versus their ideas. Question the dichotomy's illusion and look for a third position of resolution, both and solution versus either or. If the way forward feels truly blocked, look for another path. Sometimes an opposition, particularly in transit, says, you shall not pass this way. Find another route. An opposition dares you to proceed. Decide if this path is worth the struggle. If it is, grow those skills, hold your ground, and fight for what you believe in. You are being asked to prove to yourself and others that you have the skills needed for the next step. Here's your challenge. This situation is an inconvenient growth opportunity, but not a punishment. Decide if it is time to build muscles or to find another path. Gift. This situation offers you a chance to burn through karma if you can continuously respond with compassion and tough love from your highest self, take the high road. And that's what temperance is all about. The hard road, the higher path, is never, ever, ever an easy one, but that's where we grow our muscles. I think that is the best card that could have come out for the end of this reading, Leo, and just such positive words. All right, this has been a bit of a long reading, and that's okay. I should probably go to bed. But anyway, I'm going to love you and leave you. Stay safe, make wise choices, and we will talk again.